So just go in and take a little time and get to know them if you can. We also have Folk Legacy Trio tickets. That show is Sunday at 3. We have the John Stewart Band tickets. That show is Sunday at 7. Those tickets are for sale outside the door at the tables. Also some CDs. Chuck McDermott's CD, the new one, is there, which is fantastic. I just want to thank a few people. You know, our staff, the musicians that perform up here with the performers, are just so giving of their time and talent that I just have to, again, we've done this so many years that we could not do it without them. George, Rick, Jerry, Paul, Dave, Bob Hawkins, Tom Lamb, Pete Bentley, Chuck McDermott. I mean, it's just they're not just friends. They're the consummate professionals. So, and Chris isn't in the room, so I'm going to say this before she gets here. A lot of you know that I've been producing this camp by myself for the last couple of years, and it isn't really just me. She's been a tremendous help to me, and she refuses to let me get her on stage or thank her, but since she isn't in here, I can tell you, thank you. All right, we're going to do something a little unusual to start the show. Long-term performer George Jensen asked to do a mini set, so he's going to do 3 songs to start off the show tonight, accompanied by George, Rick, and Paul Gabrielson. George Jensen.
When it's loud?
Yeah, right.
When it's loud?
When it's loud.
As opposed to.
As opposed to what?
Yeah, right.
When it's allowed. That's yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hidden there on the coast of California. San Diego hidden there when the Clara ran around on the coast of California, deep within the cables never see. Treasure stolen from the Incas, paper capture for the Queen. There's a mountain in the ocean on the coast of California. Deep within inside the tides of Nile alone reveal El Diego's hidden cave, where we'll plunder the riches of Granada. While the Spaniard blind with pleasure lays ashore at Ensenada. clearly drawn to this dark and stormy shore. On the coast of California lies a mighty prize of war. Tell not a soul that you have seen me, read not a word of what I say. Tell not a soul that you have seen me, read not a word of what I say.
I want you to know that I came in at the right place.
So there.
We're going to continue with the George Jensen mini concert right now. And I continue with one of my favorite old Kingston Trio songs. Right?
Yes, it is. Thank you. A song by John Phillips. I didn't realize that. And I want to thank Bert Williams for giving me the lyrics and everything. And special thanks to Greg and Janet Deering to help me sell this pirate banjo. Yeah.
Always a special thanks to Greg and Janet. If you haven't been over to the banjo room yet, you must go see the banjos, magnificent instruments that are there on display. I think they're for sale, but they're definitely on display. And any questions you may have about your banjo, I'm sure that everyone here has one, right? Right?
I have three. I can only play one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just a singing, oh, sail away. Oh, sail away. A man would be a fool to spend all his money and have to go to sea once more. But when the brown skin gal start calling you honey, you'll be a sailor from that shore. Just a singing, oh, sail away. Oh, sail away. When we hit Trinidad, it's when I met Marty. Don't you know we started drinking rum? But now I feel so bad. She took all my money. Now I'll be sailing with the morning sun. Just a singing, oh, sail away. Oh, sail away. So all you sailor lads who want to go sporting, don't you know you're going to drink some rum with Rick? So give him all your bread, he'll buy you some cocoa, and the rum will taste so damn good. Oh, sail
Well, it's been a while since I sung a Kingston Trio song.
He's the banjo player.
Sung this song.
We're not doing banjo.
Before Sun of the Hill.
How many people believe the grass is greener on the other side of the hill? Sure. A lot of people believe that? Not too many of us, but there are a lot of songs that glamorize leaving your loved one and going on the road and all those kind of things. But this song was, I heard first sung by Glenn Yarbrough, the Limelighters, 1961. And he did a wonderful job. I've changed the tonation slightly to D6 chords to make it a little more haunting.
You're a Boy Scout tonight, aren't you?
Let's go, Cable. Pull.
Pull. I was hearing it out front, I thought.
Perfect timing.
Well, that didn't help. I heard it. It's working. Oh.
We thought we would simplify things by having just the same people do 3 songs in a row.
There went that plan.
I was born for roaming, and I guess that I always will. And I wonder if it's greener on the far side of that hill. Hey, Dan, look down yonder. I see earth and green and sky. And I'll bet that we could get down there in the batting of an eye. And further west, there's ocean. You know, a miner told me so. And the sun, it shines so brightly that it scares off winter snow. But Dan, sometimes I'm tired, and sometimes lonesome too. And sometimes I see a farmer walking slow when day is through. And I know he's got a woman waiting supper every day. And I curse this wandering fever that stole my love away. Yes, I was born for roaming, and I guess that I always will. And I wonder if it's greener on the far side of that hill. Yes, I wonder, could it be greener on the far side of that hill?
I'd say a third of that group's got a future in business. And as far as the equipment issues, you know, we never had that trouble around the campfire. Mosquitoes were a problem, but never had that problem. I'm stealing Tom Lamb's lines. All right, next up is one of the great guys. One of the guys that we always love to have with us in any capacity. But if you ever want to know any Chuck Norris jokes, this is a guy who's got them all. Please welcome Albert Barker.
All right, Julie, this one's for you. Did you know Chuck Norris went to the Virgin Islands on vacation? Now they're just called the Islands. All right, this song by Sting is it's a story about the ageless contention between males and females. Females apparently have something that males want, and males will pay currency for that. And that currency sometimes takes the form of a life of fidelity and devotion. It's sometimes a direct cash exchange, if you can believe that. But sometimes it can be something as simple as but a cup of tea.
Sisters and I have one wish before we die, and it may sound strange, as if our minds are deranged. Please don't ask us why, beneath the sheltering sky, we have a strange obsession. You have a means in your possession, tea in the Sahara with you, tea in the Sahara with you. The young man agreed he would satisfy their need, so they danced for his pleasure with a joy you could not measure. They wait for him here, the same place every year, beneath the sheltering sky. Across the desert he would fly, tea in the Sahara with you. In the Sahara with you, tea in the Sahara with you, tea in the Sahara with you. Would he ever come back? They would climb a high dune, they would pray to the moon, but he'd never return. So the sisters would mourn as their eyes searched the land, and and their cups still filled with sand. Tea in the Sahara with you. Tea in the Sahara with you. Tea in the Sahara with you. Tea in the Sahara with you.
So that was Chuck McDermott on David.
I still have my daughter's middle school clipboard. Next up is a double feature from Alan Hollister and his friend Tom O'Donnell.
Yes. Hello, can't see anybody, but lights in your eyes. Are you there?
Hey, last night I erroneously, in the heat of the moment, grabbed the wrong guitar and said it was Bob Zink's. This is Bob Zink's guitar.
Boy, when he finds out it's gone, he's gonna be pissed.
This is the kick-ass dreadnought of the year for me. And I found out that after Uwe heard it, he wanted to buy it from Bob Zink. And he said, don't be surprised if you got something else in your case next week. He didn't get it. So anyway.
I haven't got it again.
Guitar.
Yeah, it's not in the monitor, I guess. That's okay.
Okay. This song originated in Western England about 200 years ago, but it's really become most famous as Flora, the Lily of the West. When first I came to Louisville, my fortune there to find, I met a fair young maiden there. Her beauty was sublime, her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, like arrows pierced my breast. The name she bore was Flora, the Lily of the West. I courted lovely Flora, some pleasure there to find, but she turned to another man, which sore distressed my mind. She robbed me of my liberty, deprived me of my rest. Then go my lovely Flora, conversing with my Flora there, which seemed so strange to me. The answer that she gave to him, it sorted me oppressed. I was betrayed by Flora, the lily of the West. So I stepped up to my rival, my banner in my hand. I seized him by the collar and I boldly made him stand. Being mad with desperation, I stabbed him beneath the breast. All this for lovely Flora, the lily of the West. I had to stand my trial, I had to make my plea. They put me in a criminal box and then commenced on me. Although she stole my life away, deprived me of my rest, I love my faithless Flora, the lily of the West. I love my faithless Flora, the lily of the West.
Now is it time for the capo?
Now's the time for the capo.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the reminder.
Didn't want to get it wrong.
Yeah. I played a round of golf just the other day in par 72. And then on the second hole,
We are welcoming to the stage Mr. Bob Hawkins. I hope so.
last time I looked,
What flat it is?
E flat.
Oh, here it's C. There it's C.
Sweet is the melody, so hard to come by, so hard to make every note bend just right. You lay down the hours and leave not one trace, but a tune for the dancing is there in its place. The dance floor's for climbing, not jumping over ponies, where boots and gold bracelets come and meet as they should. It's for celebrating a Friday night romance, forgetting the bad stuff and just feeling good. Sweet is the melody, so hard to come by, so hard to make every note bend just right. You lay down the hours and leave not one trace, but a tune for the dancing is there in its place. An arm's just an arm till it's wrapped round a a tune for the dancing is there in his face.
Thank you, Paul. It's interesting because, we've done this for so many years. And we don't often get new people come into the group. This year, we actually, Sidna is a first-time performer, but she's been around, so we all know her. And she's gonna be doing a song later tonight that you're gonna love to hear. We don't often get someone who's fresh, someone who just came in, and it's always fun when we do because we can, tell them things like, it's tradition that you buy the first round on Saturday night, and they usually believe it. But yeah, you have to change strings. There's little things that the initiation process is interesting. Anyway, this is going to be fun. This is a first-time performer with us, Vicki Prendergast, and she's going to do a song that I think you'll really enjoy. I know I did. Vicki.
As soon as she's plugged in, I'll switch you guys up. All right, here we go. Try 'em.
Gently too.
Oh, come on.
Try it now, George.
That's short.
There's always something with you, George.
Look how tall I am here.
I'm not much taller when I stand up than I am sitting down, so.
Still taller than George.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him, even if you can. Beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair, ivory skin, eyes of emerald green. Voices like a breathless spring, touch like a summer rain. I cannot beat with you, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him, even if you can. He cries about you in his sleep. Nothing I can do to keep you crying out your name, Jolene. I can easily understand how you can date my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him, even if you can.
about this one? Now, thanks, Dave, for moving that. A lot of people see Pete and I up here jacking around with the mics and moving the chairs all around, and they assume we're just, glorified stagehands. In reality, we're a lot less. What I came out here for. Oh yeah. Julie Spire Murphy. You liked her last night, you love her tonight.
And I have Nicole and Jim with me tonight, which is amazing. Flanked by talent on every side. So the song we're going to sing tonight was written by Daryl Scott, who was from a long line of coal miners and tobacco farmers. And he wrote this song after he went on a trip with his dad to Harlan County. They were looking for information about his grandfather. And later on, Daryl played the banjo when Patty Loveless recorded her version of this song. And during that recording session, Patty was having a hard time connecting with the song. And her husband, Emery, who was producing the song, was like, "You're just not getting it. You're just not getting it." And he left the room and he came back with a photograph of Patty's father, who was a coal miner. And he stuck that photograph on the stand and he said, "You sing to him." And that's exactly what she did. And she recorded this haunting version of the song that she sang when she was inducted into the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame. So tonight, I will be looking at you, Pops, when I sing this song. This means you'll never leave Harlan alive. In the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I trace my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you'll never leave Harlan alive. Oh, my grandfather's dad crossed the Cumberland Mountains, where he took a pretty girl to be his bride. He said, "Won't you walk with me out of the mouth of this holler, or we'll never leave Harlan alive." Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life just thinking of how to get away.
where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life digging coal from the bottom of your grave. You'll never leave Harlan alive.
She may be a California girl, but she's got a little Kentucky in her soul. I'll tell you. I'm from East Kentucky, and I'm sitting back here and I can just barely not cry. If you don't know Darrell Scott, if you don't know his music, I highly recommend him. A great CD called The Open Road. It's just a wonderful piece of music. All right, up next. Great performer, great songwriter. He's going to sing a song that he wrote, Fred Gretner.
Anyway, I was born on a rainy Tuesday.
Someone's got to work the board, you know, Rob. Doesn't run on its own.
Well, thank you. Appreciate coming out tonight. It's kind of hard to follow Julia. I gave her a few choice words on her way out. I've written a lot of songs, and I have to trace, my influences or whatever. Probably have to go back to John Stewart when I got the California Bloodlines album back in the late '60s, and I'd never heard anybody write songs like that. And I cherry-picked other people's styles, but it comes back to John and Americana and his images, and a lot of great songwriters. And Chuck McDermott is a great songwriter. He's got a great body of work here. His last album is fantastic. Last three are fantastic. So I've written songs that are autobiographical, and I've written songs that are totally made up. And sometimes they're blends. There are all kinds of different variations of how you write a song. People ask, do the words come first? The music come first? Anytime they ask me, I said yes. And yes, because there are a million ways to find a song. So this is about inspiration, and maybe just letting things come to you. It's called Morning Song. Sitting on the porch A rabbit scampers by, the cobwebs clear. Mug of coffee, pad and pen, another chance for me to spend time inside a place where I belong. Listening for another morning song. In my younger days, I worked the night. The world made much more sense in black and white. Into the darkness I would fly to seize the words out of the sky. I had no doubts judging right from wrong. A bird of night with his evening song. Now often settle and come to rest. Some feel cursed and some feel blessed. Some free and clear, some repossessed. The chips always fall where they may. She's lying in our bed just down the hall. When she wakes up, she'll scan my messy scrawl. There must be a line she likes. Some may turn up, call third strikes. In time I'll have enough to string along. One more child, one more morning song. One more child, one more morning song.
A mighty talented man. I love that song. In fact, I remember the day we were on that porch writing that song together. He said he filled out all the paperwork and apparently left my name off. That happens a lot. But I said this before, but you liked her a lot. You loved her last night, and you're really gonna love her tonight because the great song called Wildflowers. Nicole Madsen.
There's a lot I could speak about personally with this song and why I chose it, but I think instead I hope to express it through my singing. I hope you enjoy. The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run. They just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose leading
glorified stagehand. It's my career ambition. I'm striving. Next up, with a great song by Michael Nesmith, is John Birchler.
When I first heard this song, I was driving around near my hometown anyway, Batavia, New York, and I said, who is that singing? And then it dawned on me, the Monkees. Well, okay, one of them. I love this song. It's just beautiful. It's the, as far as I'm concerned, the kindest falling out of love song I've ever heard. And I don't mean that funny. This is a beautiful, beautiful song. Are you ready? 2, 3, 4.
Her name was Joanne, and she lived in a meadow by a pond. And she touched me for a moment with a look that spoke to me of her sweet love. Then the woman that she was drove her on with desperation, and I saw as she went a most hopeless situation for Joanne and the man, and the time that made them both run. She was only a girl, I know that well, but still I could not see that the hope that I felt was much stronger than the love she felt for me. But staying with her, and my little bit of wisdom broke down her desire like a light through a prism into yellows and blues and the tunes that I could not have sung. Though the essence is gone, I have no need to cry for her, and my only thoughts of her are kind. Her name was Joanne, and she lived in a meadow by a pond. And she touched me for a moment with a look that spoke to me of her sweet love. And then the woman that she was drove her on with desperation, and I saw as she went a most hopeless situation for Joanne and the man, and the time that made them both run. For Joanne and the man, and the time that made them both run. John Birchler Band.
Love that song. Love that song. We're going to do a couple more songs, and then we're going to take a little break. Next performer. This song is one that I just asked him backstage. I honestly thought it was a Mark Knopfler song. But turns out it's written by a late Canadian songwriter Ron Hines. Please welcome Ed Callahan.
What is this?
This is Jerry's one.
Yes. Okay, we gotta move on.
It's so difficult up here.
I can hold that one if you want.
Yeah, we gotta move one.
Well, they don't just hire any monkey to do this. Well, actually, they do.
The problem is they're non-union guys. Okay, how's that? And I need a guitar mic. Good evening. Liam Clancy, a major influence on my life, my musical life, and my Irish life. And the latter parts of his career, when he was getting older, when he would come to the East Coast, primarily in New England, around the Boston area, he would often team up with two guys who had a very big following up there, guys by the name of Evans and Doherty. The Dohertys, you can't get away from them, they're everywhere. But that's to our benefit. Anyway, the three of them eventually got around to cutting a CD, which I of course jumped on right away. And the last song on the CD is a song by Liam Clancy singing, and it's probably, as near as I can tell, maybe the last song that Liam sang or recorded before he passed. So I'd like to sing this for Liam. Okay, it's called Sonny's Dream. Sonny lives on a farm in the wide open space. Take off your shoes, give up the race. Lay down your head on a sweet riverbed. Sonny always remembers words his mama said. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights are so long, silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired, and I'm not all that strong. Sonny carries the load, he's barely a man. Ain't much to do, but he does what he can. Watches the sea from that room by the stairs. Waves keep on rolling, done that for years. It's 100 miles to town, Sonny's never been there. Goes to the highway, sits there and stares. Mail comes at 4, mailman is old. Sonny still dreams his dreams full of silver and gold. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights are so long, silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired, I'm not all that strong. Sonny's dreams can't be real, they're just stories he's read. There's stars in his eyes, dreams in his head, wonders inside for that wide world outside. And he knows he can't hold it, he's tried and tried. Many years have gone by, Sonny's old and alone. His daddy, the sailor,
Sometimes he wonders what his life might have been, but from the grave, Mama still haunts his dream. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone. Daddy's a sailor who never comes home. Nights are so long, silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired, and I'm not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away, I'm here all alone.
Way to go, Ed Callahan. With Ed and his wife Nancy, we've been lots of places in this world. And occasionally, there's some drinking going on. Not by me, though. I think this would be, you got this on the other side? Well, we had fun last night with Jack's version of La Bamba, and my hand is still killing me from that comment. It's Jack Chapman, and he's going to do Rainbow Connection.
I'm wearing green because Kermit the Frog is green, so I have to wear green. Anyway, that's what this song is. All right. Why are there so many songs about rainbow, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are vision, but only illusion, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and we choose to believe it. They're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, but look what it's done so far. And what's so amazing, it keeps us stargazing. What do we hope we would see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under your spell, we know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La 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 la.
That was a sweet song, and I'll tell you, you'll not see many other songs with that many chords played on an ukulele. All right, we're going to take about a 20-minute break, and we're going to come back, and we have some great stuff coming up in the second half. So take it easy.